What's happening, everyone? John Hendricks here, coming at you with another episode of The Drive, presented by Royal Honda on Boot Crew Media. It's Thursday. We got our second look at the Saints in practice, just for a small, brief period. But again, the news is promising. Everybody was there, so that's the first encouraging thing. Is obviously the attendance was 100%. That's super encouraging going into tomorrow, where we'll see the injury designations and such. But obviously, same players that were popped up on the injury report yesterday, guys like Alvin Kamara, Paulson Adebo, even Taysom Hill, Marcus May, Ryan Ramczyk. I mean, it's pretty lengthy, 9 players, right? They were all limited again as far as Thursday's practice goes. One new addition, Alontae Taylor, was added with a knee injury. Again, he was limited, so that's the encouraging news. And we also saw more Jameis today. We saw more Taysom Hill. We obviously saw a lot more Traquan Smith. Marcus May is participating. Guys that were kind of, just around. And you got to remember, we look at maybe 20 minutes of a practice portion that's available to the media. So that's encouraging. And we found out today Paulson Adebo has actually been dealing with a high ankle sprain, something he suffered a non-contact injury towards the end training camp, towards the end there, that kind of sidelined him for a bit. And look, again, said after practice that he's done the most he's done work-wise on Thursday. That's the most he's done, and they're going to test it again tomorrow and see how he feels. I think he's trending more to a progress of playing potentially, but we'll just kind of have to see how that shapes out. So for the Saints, big contest against the Panthers. They're coming in here 1-1. They obviously want to get it 2-1. And look, team's focused right now. We talked to Cam Jordan after practice. We talked to P.J. Williams. We talked to a good bit of players. So be sure to check out those interviews for sure coming later here on Boot Crew, or check out Saints.media as well. But look, that's the focus right now. Stopping Christian McCaffrey. We talked to Ryan Nielsen, co-defensive coordinator, and then Pete Carmichael today. And the biggest things I could tell you is the focus is going to go on stopping third downs and converting third downs, which again sounds like, yeah, this is what you want to do in every single game you play. But that's been a real opportunity for the team, both on offense and defense, something that played against the Falcons in week 1, and in week 2 offensively just couldn't get it together really. Defense did extremely well against Tampa last weekend. But, again, you just got to get this complementary football running on the same type of playing field here, and that's going to be the big key to help the Saints continue to move forward in the right direction. And again, we touched on it. They've lost a week 2 matchup 4 straight weeks. And again, you understand it. It doesn't make the loss any better or anything like that. But how this team responds is going to be everything, right? And so that's what I think most anxious to see, playing against Baker Mayfield, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. A lot of talent there. Dennis Allen was very complimentary of the Panthers front seven, on Wednesday when we talked to him a good bit. So that's just going to pose some challenges. And again, it's a divisional opponent. Anything can happen. Everything can happen. But look, the Saints are coming into this one. They're not in a situation where they feel sorry for themselves. The locker room's in good spirits, high spirits. Obviously, they got the London travel coming right behind them. But look, I think this team being where it's at health-wise, trending upwards, is such a good bit of news for this team. And look, they're going to put their best foot forward on Sunday, and we can't wait to see it. We'll be out there in Charlotte. We'll get one more injury report that comes on Friday with all the injury designations, game designations, if you will. And then we'll just kind of see how things work with Alvin Kamara, Marcus May, those types of guys. I expect a lot of these players to play, even though they're limited, and hopefully have some good football ahead of us on Sunday. So that's been The Drive, presented by Royal Honda for today on Boot Crew Media. I'm John Hendricks. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we appreciate all the support. Thanks, guys.